Hello and welcome to another Reddit League Matchcast. This week we're in week 7 and we're going to be playing a diverse AI world. And today we are going to be watching the Division 4B matchup between Jake and Mickpiet. And I am joined by Pastetli. How are you?
I am doing fine. How are you?
I am doing fine. And yeah, as I said, we are going to be seeing them play on a diverse AI world. Do you want to start with some thoughts about that map?
Yeah, I can do that. Okay. It's kind of a weird map in my opinion because it's not like AI generated um world. The most and best known, most played AI gen map available because AI gen has very devious locations sometimes, especially for no move players. Um, Yeah, this map is more, I think, more rural. It um has a lot of these big countries like Brazil. Es- Interestingly, I haven't seen a single Russia location. But yeah, Thailand comes up quite often, stuff like that. Uh, for that particular reason, I don't like it because I miss Europe, for example. I would like to see more Europe locations. It's just a distribution thing I don't quite agree with. So I do not like this world map. But yeah, others might favor it more.
Yeah, we'll see if those two like it. Um, as I mean, we might as well start with their matchup straight away and get into round number 1 now. And yeah, first four was Romania. That's at least what it looks like to me.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
yeah, going opposite directions. Mickpiet already plonking it down in Romania to start with.
Yeah, can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, never hurts to just put a pin down. It costs you like 2 seconds maybe, but unless you're missing those 2 seconds at the end, probably not a bad idea. And I mean that uh, banner or poster or whatever it is should at least tell Jake if he didn't know already that it is Romania. And there is a small development sign, I think. I don't know if it's going to have anything useful, but it has a lot, so I'm imagining it will. It says Bayamare, which is pretty big.
Also the county
Yeah,
Maramuresh
it does.
and the city name Perinta. Yeah, Perinta.
I think the city is actually Kopalnik, because it's Comuna Kopalnik. I think Berinta might
Yeah, but
be okay.
localitatea
Yeah. Oh, there
Perinta.
is Kopalnik actually. So
Yeah, okay.
he's
Might be
gonna
just
be
the
close.
bigger place.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mickpiet just had a town exit sign for Perinta, so
Okay. Yeah,
yeah,
makes sense.
that's the town we
Oh,
started in.
yeah, it just showed up on Jake's screen too. He didn't see it. I'm surprised why he's looking so far away from Kopernik, as obviously, it's got to be very, very close to it because in the places he's looking at would be other municipalities.
I assume he has his eyes set on Berinta and not Kopalnik.
He definitely has found it though. Like he,
Okay.
I'm very sure that he has realized that that's where he is generally. As Mickpiet finding a pretty decent sign as well. Maybe not quite as good as the one Jake found, but with the road numbers, that should give him pretty much everything he needs. Um,
That should pinpoint his current location if he manages to find the road number.
yeah, the 2-digit ones are a little bit more difficult to find occasionally. I think the ones starting with one especially kind of go out throughout the most of the northern part of the country. So he's now looking for the 3-digit ones, which are a bit more ordered.
Yeah, the and Romania also has these mile markers or kilometer markers rather. That's what helped me in this round. And Mickpiet just has skipped over, or not just, but has skipped over some of these. I'm not sure if you didn't realize, but
Yeah,
um, that's what helped me. Jake, on the other hand, has currently found, or at this moment found the town we started in,
Yep.
and it's
Mickpiet
pinpointing.
also pretty close to it now.
Yeah, yeah, he hasn't quite found the town, but he's close to it. I think he needs to zoom in a bit more. Oh no, I'm blind.
Yep,
Uh,
there we go.
yeah, we started on the outskirts of the city, in the last couple of houses, church close by, kind of a windy road, so it should be pinpointable
Yep.
for a. It's a nice change for such a in pinpointable um, world map.
Yeah, they're both fairly close and might be just within the 180 meters or so they have. Yep, 25 for Mickpiet and 48 for Jake. That will do, as they both end round one on a perfect score. So pretty nice start for both of them.
Yeah, Romania certainly not the hardest country there is. We also had it in Reddit League a couple of seasons ago.
Did we?
I think, yeah.
I
Um,
don't remember.
okay. So and also yeah, we had it in co-op league recently. So yeah, that's definitely still pretty or yeah. It's not very hard and people remember it from there maybe and also
Mm,
from Reddit league. So
I certainly don't, as it turns out.
people should get it. It was a year ago actually we had it
I gotta look up
in
afterwards how I did.
Division 4, I believe.
Yeah, well, maybe memory is just failing me. Anyway, 5K for both of them. So good start, and we might as well get into round two, and we'll start with it now. And well, that's not Romania.
No, that's Chile.
Yep. Again,
Um,
opposite ways to start with, and a pretty decent sign there immediately for Jake. Provincia de Melipilla, Comuna de Curacavi.
and more importantly, Región Metropolitana, which means this is a subdivision around Santiago. That's what Jake told me in his video when I watched it.
Mm.
So yeah,
Oh, yeah, he's
yeah,
got
and yeah,
Melipilla
Jake,
right there.
yeah, yeah. Oh, and Mickpiet has found a highway, and or rather a sign telling him he's close to a highway and what the next towns coming up are.
Yep. So again, both of them should be able to get this fairly close at least. Got
Yeah,
3
I
minutes
didn't.
left. Yeah, either direction providing good information here, so
Yes. Yeah.
that's on you.
Yeah, I misjudged the size of MLP. I didn't check in the valley where
mm,
it actually was.
yeah, that is a road onto a highway that Mickpiet has found. I don't think it is quite the right one. Jake, in the meantime, finding a sign that's S-R on a kilometer sign, which I think is kind of just like a misleading sign that's not actually useful for anything. You have those.
Yeah.
You have those occasionally in Chile. There's road signs where it's just like it looks like it should be a road number, but it's just not.
Yeah, it might just also not be marked on Google Maps.
Yeah. And there we go, Jake. I think that looks good.
Yeah.
And Mickpiet also now has that sign that Jake has found at the beginning, so he now knows he's in the province of Melipilla, but obviously not in the city, as you know, it's not that urban here.
Yeah. Yeah. He's very focused around Melipilla like I was. What I learned in between me playing and this casting is that provinces are, yeah, as we know, not marked on the map, but they are bigger than you'd expect, and it is worth it to search around those places mentioned in the province name
Yeah,
for the correct spot.
I mean,
Yeah, Jake is. Jake is still confirming this road, I believe, because he's still moving. Maybe checking if the curves match up or something.
What curves?
Yeah, he came across some curves when he went south.
Mickpiet has found Kurakabe, so he is getting closer.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, this one is a very difficult round to pinpoint exactly because, side roads. What is Jake doing? Um,
Panicking?
I guess so. I'm not really sure why, but okay. He
I
pretty
mean,
much he had it. He was on the right road.
yeah. Very interesting.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe it's him playing at 2:30 in the morning what gets him in the end.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't explain it.
Yeah,
Okay,
me
he
neither.
did he did click back. He did
Okay.
click back. He saved himself at the end. Won't be able to pinpoint it, obviously, but with Mickpiet too far away. I don't know, similar. I don't know why he went back to Mickpiet in the end over Kurakabe, but he did. So questionable decisions by both of them in this round, and neither will end up managing the pinpoint. But Jake obviously closer in the end, dropping just 5 points. And Mickpiet dropping 97 will put him a bit behind, but still within draw range, so nothing's lost yet.
Yeah, definitely a tough round. The best thing about this round was that it was on an extremely straight north-south road that is very findable because there are not many roads like this in such a mountainous part of the country. But I don't think that's what they were searching for, or at least some of the time. It also was kind of confusing, the information they got. Um, yeah, with the province name, how big is the province actually, and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was just 2 rounds, so we've still got 3 to go, so plenty of room to either increase or decrease that gap. And we'll start with round number 3 now. And, well, we move continent again, as Mickpiet puts it into Sri Lanka immediately.
And there is a way stone for
Oh,
Jake.
I never saw that. All
I
right.
did, and it made me guess in the completely wrong place. So you can call yourself lucky.
I mean, it's not like I got much better information. But yeah, road numbers in Sri Lanka, not the best thing to look for. They can be
Good
quite,
to note.
yeah, they can be quite tricky to find. It's better than nothing, but they're not really well sorted at all. So yeah, probably a good decision to just try to find something else.
Yeah, very rural road somewhere in Sri Lanka. Very tough to find good information, and also the movement is just like bad,
Yep,
very bad.
seems
Ah,
fine in
Jake has,
in the
yeah,
direction
Jake has
Jake's
made it
going.
out of it. I went. I didn't make it to the place where. Oh, there's a bus. I also didn't see that.
Yeah, I do remember seeing at least I saw Uda Tower. I remember that. I don't know about the other town in Sri Lanka.
Hmm,
Yeah, still like you never know with especially on like a bus like this. This could be tiny towns. That just this
true.
bus happens to connect. Um, could be big towns as well. But yeah, I
I
mean,
think he's find one of them. He's found one of them,
oh
but
yeah, he has
I can't read it. He
Mahyanganaya.
tiny, yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. So he wants from many points.
Yep. Uh,
So this bus is what saved people's scores in this particular round. I was curious.
Yeah, I think Jake must have either he's went past it or he's just not made it quite there yet because he's going the same way as Mickpiet is going.
Yeah.
I think
I think he's scanning for just this row number.
yeah, I'd imagine so. I don't think he's found anything else really. Mickpiet now going back, trying the other direction. There's plenty of lakes around, but there's lakes everywhere in Sri Lanka, so
Yeah.
but I mean, Mickpiet is pretty close to the correct location, so it might be worth trying to find something that matches up at this point.
Yeah.
It does look kind of more in a maybe not mountainous, but slightly more hilly area. So maybe more so towards the center of the country.
Yeah, Kandy is famous for being a hilly city.
Yeah, you see there on Mickpiet's screen to the west. You see some pretty big mountains.
Yeah, true. Also pretty scenic location, I gotta say.
Definitely.
Yeah, this one would have been great, except the mountain is on the wrong side of the lake.
Yeah.
This one up north on Mickpiet's map.
I think he's also generally looking too far away. I think the the right location is a bit closer than where he's looking, but I can't actually remember 100%. And he's not found the second place on that bus, but there it is. And Jake, unfortunately, on the wrong side of the mountains, kind of too far over to the west, and will drop 263 points there. Mickpiet just slightly over 50, so that pretty much turns it completely on its head. Now means Mickpiet is leading with about 150 points, I think, over Jake.
A very close match. Yeah, I would have expected Jake to win this one, also because he's above him in the standings, and he definitely needs this win after a loss last week. So he just needs the last 2 rounds to go his way.
Well, last 2 rounds, actually. There's 2 more to
Yeah,
go. And we'll
right.
see. We'll see if they do go his way, as we'll go into round 4 now. And well, I mean, there's no immediate signs, so also on a straight long road, so maybe there's a couple points to be made back here. Maybe not the easiest to pinpoint, but we'll have to see.
Yeah. This looks like Israel. These curbs.
Yeah, there's Hebrew as well on Mickpiet's screen, so
Oh yeah, you're right.
yeah, both going the same direction. Jake a bit behind.
Oh well, also some Arabic, so we should be in Palestinian territories.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense with how the this landscape looks.
Yeah. And Mickpiet will just put it down for now,
I
somewhere
think
near
it
Ramallah.
it's a Jericho world and this sign.
Oh yeah,
So
it
that's
does.
I missed that when I played, but it's pretty helpful. It tells you the city.
It could tell you the city. I mean, never a guarantee.
Yeah, the road there matches perfectly the direction. I mean, for Jake.
Mm,
So he's also
okay,
seen the same sign.
that's a bit more reliable on Mickpiet's screen and Jake now as
Mm,
well. The Jericho Park Agro. What did it say? International Cultural Park, something like that. Industrial, actually.
yes, yeah. I also missed that sign
I
when
think I
I
went
played.
south just in the first place. I think I got the round, but I never saw any of that.
I went north, I hit the city, and saw some signs there, and that told me Jericho, and from there it was easy.
Mm.
Yeah, pinpointing is certainly very hard on this road.
Yeah, there are, like, if you look at the map, there are a couple of side roads that are marked, so it's just a matter of can you find some of those.
Yeah,
Okay, Jake finding the right roundabout there, so he's now relatively close to the starting location.
yeah. Um, They're about the same. Yeah, they're similarly close to 5K in this location. Head-to-head race,
Yeah,
one could say.
there is this small like bridge or whatever that Mickpiet just went over that looks like it should be somewhat on the map, but
Could be, yeah.
yeah, I think there was also a side road there. There's a side road here for Jake. Which could be that one, yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
I think it is actually, so he should be slightly south of there. It might be that little, road going off to the east there, just close to Mickpiet. That is that little bridge, and both of them pretty much guessing at the exact same time will be close enough. Not a perfect pinpoint, but yeah, good enough 5K for both of them, which means that Jake in this last round now needs a little bit of luck potentially, or a difficult round to make up for those few points he's behind.
Yeah, one of these Brazil runs in the middle of nowhere, impossible to find any good information. Where Jake can show us his Brazilian landscape guessing. I'm not sure if he's good at it. I don't know, to be honest.
He can show us his
Maybe
Brazilian
maybe
landscape guessing. Yeah,
maybe
he's
he, he
bad at it.
wishes he wishes for Indonesia location. That would, I think, be better for him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Indonesia or US, somewhere, rural US is what he would be
Or that,
hoping
yeah,
for. But
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I mean, round 5, let's get into it now. And well, he's getting neither, which is
Yeah,
unfortunate for him. A
we're
fairly,
back in Palestine.
fairly familiar kind of, general feeling of this. And there's immediately good signs here towards Beersheba, Jerusalem, and
Hmm,
Kiryat Arba.
I
So
should have gone the other way.
yeah, this time I think I did go in this direction. I think this round like didn't take me long at all either. Um,
Yeah, no, the other direction had good infos close as well,
yeah,
like you see on Jake's screen. Even better if you just go around this curve, there is another intersection.
yeah, Otael off to the kind of
Oh,
northeast
and
from
Jake
Mickpiet.
misses the sign at the intersection.
Oh, I mean, there should be more than enough information to get this
Yeah,
location
true.
either way, and Mickpiet already has it. So, unfortunate for Jake, he's 119 points behind, and if Mickpiet doesn't drop more than 19 points, then that will be that. And right now, it doesn't look like he will, unless he makes a capital error in those last 2.5 minutes and just completely misses the pinpointing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Surprising to see such a small country or territory even come up twice in what's a very big country focused world map.
Yeah, I think
Um,
I think I talked with Carp as Mickpiet gets his 5K. I talked with Carp about what the chances are of getting Palestine twice in a row in
yeah,
any given Reddit League seed on this map, and I think I calculated it's 1 in 2,500 of getting
wow,
Palestine twice in a row.
not
Um,
bad.
relatively rare, but we got that 1 in 2,500 seed.
And
Uh,
also it's back to back, so yeah, that's even
no,
less rare.
I calculated it with back to
Oh,
back.
okay.
Sorry, if I didn't mention
Yeah.
that. Yep, that was part of the calculation.
Okay. Yeah, Jake's still walking around and not sure what kind of information he's waiting for
An
or
angel to
searching
appear
for.
out of the sky, guiding
Oh,
his mouse cursor.
and he's again just driven past an intersection with signs.
I think he's
Oh
seen
no,
those
he's
before.
yeah, no, but
Oh, there we go. There we go.
checking the road angles, I believe.
Yeah, now he has it.
Curve angles coming up.
Yeah, it should be. He's got a minute left to pinpoint this. It should be no problem.
Yep.
Not quite there yet. Not sure what I mean, again, 2:30 in the morning, eyes might not
Mhm.
be functioning quite that well anymore, but there we go. That's better.
Yes. Yeah. He's taking his time, but yeah, he's entitled to it.
Yeah,
There's no rush. And there we go.
5K. Yeah, and unfortunately for him though, 24,851 for Mickpiet, 24,732 for Jake, means that that is unfortunately another loss for him, second loss in a row, and unfortunately as well no bonus points for him. So pretty
Mm.
big hit for him in the standings for Division 4.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, he drops down to the other half of the table.
I think it kind of
And
like bridges the gap now, but I think he's fifth or
yeah,
sixth or
okay.
something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, yeah, true.
But with only 2 weeks to go, in a pretty bad situation of where he definitely has to win both remaining games if he wants to have any shot at the playoff place. And I think even then, the chances are like maybe if he wins both, like maybe 60% he makes it to a promotion playoff spot. So a bit unfortunate. He might be a little bit better off with the maps to come. I think South America is something that could be something he might be favored in. I don't really know about South Africa, but yeah, I'm sure he would have wished for this seed to maybe go slightly differently. The last 2 rounds were both very, very easy, and even rounds 1 and 2 were definitely on the easy side. So pretty much all decided by that one round in Sri Lanka.
Yep. Like many other games as well in our division. Yeah. No, yeah, deserved victory for Mickpiet. He got lucky with this bus, but that bus literally just won his game,
I mean,
won
you
him
you
his game.
you say he got lucky. I'm sure Jake went past that bus. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
So
but Mickpiet is lucky that Jake went past the bus.
I
Anyway,
guess so. Yeah. Yeah, I guess
anyway,
you could say Mickpiet was lucky slightly in that sense. I would say more so. Jake was not observant enough to see the
yeah,
bus, and Mickpiet was. But obviously, yeah, a bit unlucky, I suppose, in the way where he only was 19 points behind a draw. That's
true.
a bit unfortunate for him. But yeah, that's just how it goes. And good win for Mickpiet. He definitely needs those points. Puts him, I think, pretty close to Jake in the table now as well. So similar
Should put him, yeah,
scenario for him.
yeah.
And yeah, we hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks for doing so, and we'll see you guys again next time. Until then, bye.
Bye.